Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. I hope you guys are having a great evening. I'm not sure what today is, but I hope you guys are having a great evening. Um, First, thank you for my subscribers who are with me still. I thank you. I thank God for you, for your support, your love, and your prayers. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I pray that you do. Find something that will either entertain or minister to you. That's my goal. So if you have not subscribed, please do so. Please like the video for me, if you will. It's something about the likes versus the dislikes. I'm not really not sure, because I still haven't checked into that. But please like the video. Please subscribe. And again, thank you to my subscribers. And again, I'm responding to a comment in this time because somebody was saying they never heard or saw whatever. I'm going to leave the negative comments, or comments plural, under the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about and know that I'm not just talking out the side of my head. Like I said, I'm not seeking. If I was seeking sympathy and all this other stuff, it would have been way before my father passed. So that's not what I'm seeking at all. I share my truth as if with many of you share yours or your whatevers. But let me go ahead and address this quickly. First of all, let me say this. Most of the people in this particular arena of YouTube, because some say it's a sector, some say not. So let's just say a lot of the people in this arena uses certain words to describe everybody, not just this person or that person, but everybody. I don't internalize that. It's almost as if, and it's going to sound strange, it's a term of endearment, because most of them say you MFs and you so and so and you W's whores. I don't want to sound negative, cousin, because you spin that narrative. Says yeah, well, he saved and he this and he don't cuss. Oh, I cuss. I just have to be pushed to that limit. But most of them, not all, hear me out directly. Most content creators, though, reference everybody to a certain degree on YouTube or in this particular sector as MFs, Bs, H's, a lot of other words I can't even think about right now. Assholes. So to kind of try to pinpoint one person and say, well, this person does that. See, the thing is, you can't flip it for one and not make it work for the other person. See what I'm saying? So for you to come at me and say, and I'm going to leave the comments so you guys can read it, I support or I watch this individual. Well, in all honesty, people, I can watch the people that you're saying that I'm against. I'm not against anybody on YouTube. I'm not against that. That's not my issue. And then the other thing is, the issue is really not really what the content they put out. As many of you know, I've got to eat y'all when I do like this, my sugar. As many of you know, you control what you say on your platform, and you control the content that you give. So there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. But you can't say, and I'm going to use the example that they gave in the comments so you guys can read the comment. You mentioned James Coldwell, mother, Spill It Boy TV. The irony in all of that is, and see, I think what it is, we garner such a dislike and a hatred for certain people on YouTube or certain content creators, whether they're wrong or right. We don't really see that because we don't like them either way it goes, whether it's right or wrong. So it doesn't matter if they're right. If I don't like you, even in your right, I'm still going to not like you and still be negative towards you. That's a given. But you said James say this and James say that and James say this, whatever. I actually watched the video, and many of you on YouTube and in this particular sector, you watched the video as well. There was a video that came up, and there was a panel. And since we're discussing James, and I'm guessing you're mentioning Phi Baby in this particular instance, on that panel in that video, Phi Babe confessed that she started the beef with James, and she started talking about his children first. I'm not saying it's right wrong, and whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you can't point a finger at him, but you give her a pass because you don't like him. I mean, you can, but does that make sense? See, you all say we have selective outrage, and I understand what that means now. You know, it's okay for certain people because I like them, but it's not okay for this person because I don't like them. And then you say they say vile stuff where everybody almost in the beef sector say something vile. So, in essence, I would have to get out. Well, I would have to some kind of way changed in a way that I can get out of this sector, which I'm gonna work on as soon as I get this probate stuff done and all this stuff done, you know, but these are the people that I know. And these are the people, as far as those who are with me, that I love and respect and admire. So it is what it is for now. That's where I am. But you can't point a finger at one. You can point a finger at one. But even in a court of law, a court of justice, it would not stand up. Because you would have to pull the transcript from James. And the only reason why I'm mentioning his name was in that comment below. When you pulled up his transcript, you would have to pull up Shalina's or Phi Babe's transcript along with it. And the thing that would amaze the judge is the judge would see the video that says where Shalina herself confessed and confirmed that she started the beef with James, number one, and then number two, she talked about his children first. I don't know what she said. I don't know. You want me to get into logistics back and forth, back and forth. I can't do that. I didn't do that while taking care of my father or before. There were certain content creators I listened to outside of the beef sector. So there's thousands of YouTubers that I like and thousands that I support and thousands that I get in their chat and speak with because I like them. But I'm not pinpointing one against this or one against that and this. And I don't, whatever the troll is, whatever, because you said it's nameless and faceless troll. Well, the person who left the comment, you're faceless, so does that make you a troll? I don't understand. I have nothing against any of these people. I really don't. Personally, I don't. But I do see where, because I do stop and look and listen, and because I don't hate Sean, I don't hate Phi Babe, I don't hate none of these people. I don't know you to hate you. And it really is a matter of and I know y'all get sick of me saying this, but I'm serious about my soul. I am. I cannot garner any hatred towards anybody. I may dislike their character, the things that they do or the things that they say, but I can't garner hate in my spirit to block whatever blessing or whatever door God is going to open up for me. I'm not a person to be, thank you, Jesus. Let me calm down. I'm not a person, because I'm passionate when it comes to this. I'm not a person who's on here professing and confessing and speaking one way, but my life and my lifestyle or the life I live is totally contrary to what I say on YouTube. I live what I say to the best of my ability, and then that which I cannot do, God helps me to do the rest. And other areas where I'm weak, God will pick me up, brush me off, and help me in those areas. But you can't say, well, you support this. Well, then if that's the case, you support the ones who doesn't. And let me get to this. I said the comments were left. I didn't say, now they've talked about me before. Yes, like you said, in their, whatever, when they were doing their lives, their chats, where, whatever, my name was referenced. And you said that maybe in Sean's case it was a troll. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow these people religiously or that much unless somebody said they're saying something. And see, the thing is, you're not in every chat, in every live. I'm not. There's no way you possibly can be. So when people send you a timestamp, and the thing on the little thing that they do, just to show you what's being said or how it's being said or what's being said, that's your proof. But I said they left comments telling me to get over my father's passing and get over it and all of this. I deleted the comments because they were disrespectful to my father and myself. I have never. And I can't say I won't ever, but I pray that I will never disrespect any of you. Whatever your stance is, whoever you don't like, whoever you hate, whoever you're beefing with, my prayer is that I don't come to you in a disrespectful way. By no means. That's not my goal and that's not my desire. It really isn't. Because the one thing I want to really be true to is myself. And the odd thing about it is some people say being your authentic self here and expressing you, even in this particular arena of YouTube, is a blessing. So who knows what God has in store? But no, I can't hold James to a certain criteria, not hold Phi Babe or Sean or Lotus Blooms or whoever to that same thing, because then that would make me hypocritical. James never said anything negative towards me. James actually done nothing but showed me love towards this particular area of my life, this particular area regarding my father. Um, he has shown me love and respect, and in essence, to a point, has been there for me. So, but the other person, who whatever, they're not. They're speaking negative on that. So, it doesn't make sense for me to attack somebody who's coming to me in my hour or my time of whatever that's going on, and then attack them because they're for me or they're here for me. Even though some people who may not like me, I'll use another instance or another example, which has been perfect to this point. I use the point of Lala when she became whatever happened, missing, she went whatever that situation was. Whether I liked Rita or did not like Rita or whatever it is, and I like Rita, I'm gonna tell y'all right there. She just tickled me. She just tickles me. Is the way she talk. But I didn't wish that she didn't be found. I didn't say F her. I didn't care if she never be found. I didn't do any of that. If I had something against her, which I don't, I laid that to the side and said, I put up the little things on my community board. Please, if you see this person, call this number. Please, please. That's what a compassionate heart does. It's not for anything to be seen, but it's just to do the things that are right, the things that are decent. The Bible said do things decently and in order. That's all that was. And it amazes me that some people can't see past their own hatred or dislike for people to do that. So that's the best example I could use. And now you've got the people who are saying F her and I don't care what happened to her and all this other kind of stuff in almost the same situation. But it's worse because an innocent young man was killed. So no, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to say this person is right, that person's wrong because I like or dislike the person. It's not for me to govern or judge anything anybody says on YouTube, because the bottom line is for me, and this is my thinking in my life. I have to stand before God and give an account for me. I know the things I've done. I know the things I've said, the things I've encountered. I know that. So I have to give an account for that. I'm not going to come on here and make my life story worse than what it was so many years ago. No, I don't want to add on to that. If I can help myself from not doing that, then that's what I'll do. But you can't tell me I'm whatever and so-and-so says vile things against this, because you know what? The other person says vile things too. I don't think one person does a video without calling everybody MFs, Bs, Ws, and all kind of names. Yet you like him. So what makes him different from me, who don't call you MFs, Bs, Ws, even if you don't like me? I still love you with the love of God and will continue to pray for you. That's just the bottom line. You don't walk into something, well, I'll change it. Well, yeah, you don't walk into something for 30 years of your life and that thing has been ingrained in you and that thing has been, in essence, solidified in you and then overnight just change. No matter what comes and no matter what goes, you don't change. You either draw on that for strength or you draw on that to keep you comforted, so to speak. So for you to say, I'm wrong, okay, I'm wrong. But so are you. You can't point the finger at me and not point the finger at you, because you're supporting the person who said they started the beef, who said they started talking about somebody else's child first. Irregardless of what they said, how they presented, what they put on here. Because if you want to know the truth, most of the people, again, in the beef sector have rolled, doxed, whatever you want to say, cussed, defamed, clarified, confessed, all of that. So in essence, none of us would be watching the beef sector to the to a point. We wouldn't. We wouldn't be with the people that we watch or even watch them if that was the case, because you can't excuse one's behavior and then uplift the others. Like I said, Those were comments, and I'm leaving these two comments on here because I'm okay with you judging me. I'm okay uh, with you coming against me. It really doesn't bother me because, again, the Bible says, you know, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. See, the thing is, y'all say, some of you say you believe God, you believe this, you believe that, but you really don't because of how you present yourself. And I'll say it again, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. And whoever does anything against you or whoever rises up against you, in the end, I will judge. So it's all I can do is live what I know to live to the best of my ability. But no, I didn't falsely accuse anybody. From now on, I'll leave the negative comments so that people can see it. I take it down because it's disrespectful to me and my father. That's why I took these down. I didn't say I saw it on a video of them saying anything about me. You said you didn't see the video. I didn't say video. I said there were past videos that were made, or maybe one or two, that mentioned me in a negative way. Did I come on here and curse and curse somebody out or put a hex on somebody or, you know, put a spell on somebody or did a witchcraft on somebody? No, I didn't. I didn't come on here. I didn't defame them. I didn't say anything in a derogatory, disrespectful manner. No, I didn't. So, again, I'm not sure what response you guys want from me. But from now on, I will respond to the negative comments as far as a video. And I will leave them there so people will see how some of you think and what some of you write, and the things that you say, but it doesn't really make sense because in the same voice that you're saying, and I say James because I think you put James in the comment. If not, James, forgive me, Spirit Boy, you know I love you. You put his name in there. You put other people in the past that put other people's names. If I hold anybody accountable, the people that you name, if I hold them accountable for the things that they say, am I not supposed to hold the other people who speaking the same thing or speaking something even negative to that same standard? See, I don't get that. I do get it, but I don't because I believe in fairness. And like I said, when you walk in something for so long and when you stand in something for so long and when you've gone through certain things in your life, it doesn't flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Even on YouTube, it just doesn't do that. No. Some of you going to bust hell wide open because of a YouTube application because it has nothing to do with your relationship or with your spiritual walk. It's just whatever. No, I don't want to do that. But no, you can't say that you can say that I'm wrong if I listen to certain people, but I can say the same about you. That you're just as wrong for not saying these people say this, these people say that, these people scam this, these people scam that. The most I can say is the people that you mentioned, they've never scammed anybody out of any money. That's the most I can say. Whatever else, I don't fact check behind everybody on YouTube. There is not enough time in the millennium for me to do that. So I listen and I go on and I go from there and I not judge, but whatever I see, that's how I take it, and however it was presented, that's how I take it. There's no other way around that. But you can't hold one person to a particular standard, and yet because you don't like them, but not hold the person who's giving back into that same way to a different standard when they're both saying almost the same things in essence. That's hypocritical. The Bible speaks of hypocrites. That's being hypocritical. So if one's wrong, everybody's wrong in that aspect of it. But we just like certain people that we like. You know, there are some people I like because just the way they talk just the way they verbiage. Now, when I say verbiage, I mean, you know how they have accents and things, and it just tickles me when they talk, or I just smile when I hear their voice. I'm not getting in here trying to get to know where you live, where you work, where you all of this, all of that. That has no importance to me whatsoever at all. It would not serve any purpose for me. It wouldn't serve any purpose for me to get up and talk about your mom, your dad, living or deceased, your children, your relatives. It serves no purpose for me one way or another. Why would I poison myself or bring that dark spirit on me when I don't need that? I don't welcome that. And people will tell you in my, like I say, real life, I don't welcome that in just my life. My family and people who know me will tell you that no. You could say a certain thing and say, no, not BJ. Uh-uh. That's not him. They would have to think that I was drugged, knocked out, and something else for you to come with them to something that speaks outside of who I really am. Because I walk and talk the life that I talk over here on YouTube. So, what do you want? They're just as vile as you say that James is and whoever else you were referencing in the two comments. And like I said, there were comments that was left regarding my father and to get over his passing and blah blah blah. I deleted them and I blocked the people because at this point, I looked at it as a trick of the enemy to get me upset, to get me mad, to get me on here and windmill or whatever you want to call it. But I told you guys it takes more than that. But I'm leaving the other comments from this point on so you guys can see when I respond, what I'm responding to. So you know, again, it's not to garnish anything. It's not to garnish clicks and views. Whatever the thing is with YouTube that seems to be the thing that makes you great on YouTube, you will see that's not my purpose. That's not my desire. Found out I love sharing things with people. I may never go live based on what I've been seeing. So I just wanted to respond to that particular comment that was left, I guess, last night or sometime today regarding James and the vile things they said. And I support this and the evil and the wicked things they say. But sweetie, Sean does it, Fi does it, you want to say James, Rick, they fight how they fight, and that's them. But when it came to my father and when it came to me and the things I did for him, they respected me. And they didn't come at me negative and say I was trying to cloud chase or my father did get over it. They didn't do that. They just showed support and said, I'm here if you need me. If anything I can do for you, let me know. I'm here for you, but I'm praying for you. That's what was done, and that's the difference. That little thing right there, it makes the difference. So I just wanted to come and address that. I don't know what I got to do next. My head is spinning. I've got a million things I need to do. But I just I wanted to address, I think the person's name was Nessa. It's in the comment. But no, I didn't disrespect them. No, I'm not judging them. No, I'm not cursing them out. No, I'm not calling them names. Judge me by who I present to you or by the character that I present to you, period. I'm not judging you, even though the comment that you made in so many ways was wrong because most everybody in the beef sector does that. And at this point, most of them call us MFs and whatever. Anyway, it's like you don't even listen to it, but it just don't phase you. Like, oh, they just called me up so and so, so and so, so and so. You don't internalize it, and I don't. But if it's a case of, watching anybody in the beef sector who doesn't say what you're saying is vile, or who doesn't say wicked things, evil things, curse, whatever, we wouldn't be watching. I know 95% of it. We just wouldn't, based on that comment. So I don't have anything against these people. I don't know them. Even if I knew them, I still wouldn't have anything against them. Why would I? Why waste? Do y'all realize that your emotions, and I'm just another video, but it's energy. It's what pulls into you. The universe is energy. God is a spirit. It's the energy that moves. Why would I want to attract something that would always make me angry, make me curse people out, make me be hating on people all the time, make me frustrated all the time, aggravated all the time, screaming and yelling all the time, when I can choose to live in peace as best I can in harmony with the world or the universe, in harmony with the spirit? Why would anybody choose that? There's no reason. And there's no blessing in it. And I'm not knocking anybody in this particular arena, but like I said, I've seen videos with people, puppy videos. They've got 5 million views. And you want to crush me, per se, or do whatever you, per se, for the sake of getting maybe 1,200 subscribers, 1,300 subscribers, 2,000, whatever the case may be. That's such a big deal when there are people here who are soaring above the clouds, you know, in essence. They're not cussing. They're not yelling, ranting, raving, doxing. They're not doing any of the things that's being done. They're not doing any of that. And yet the videos have went viral and the views and all that. So it's just not that big of an issue for me. It really isn't. But if you're gonna hold James to a certain criteria, then you need to hold Fabe to that same criterion. Or whoever. That's just honest and fair. And again, injustice in the laws of the court. That would be what the judge would look at. She started it with James first talking about his kids first. And he responded. She confessed to that on the video that she did that. But because you don't like James, you speak against him, but it was okay for her to do it. But she started talking about his children first. Make it make sense, as you guys would like to say. But again, please like the video for me. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me. Again, I thank God for you, my subscribers. Some of you have really encouraged me and uplifted me. And you've given me the fortitude to stand, even here in this arena, to stand my ground, stand firm in what I believe in. Don't try to come out of my who I am. For what? And let me tell you this, I didn't get nowhere near $20,000 when I did post the Cash App. I may have hit the $100 mark, if you want to really know. So it wasn't a scam to get any money. So I just wanted to come back and kind of speak on that, because I'm sorry. I apologize that I do take those negative comments off, but when I take them off, it's regarding I did that because you were talking about my father in reference to me and he and I, so to speak. And I thought that was disrespectful to me. I've never done anything to you. And for you to say that to me and not know me, I thought that was bad. But again, it's YouTube and you have that right. Just like I had the right to delete them and block the people, whoever said, I can't remember the names now. But if I got to hold one to a certain standard, I've got to hold everybody to that same standard. That's just it. There's no gray and there's no in between. Does that make sense? I love you, but know that God loves you so much more. Please like, please subscribe, and please share if you like. You guys have a beautiful evening. God bless.